How should we do this cold open?
I don't know. Cold opens are cold, so maybe we should just burn.
But it's Mississippi.
It's not cold, but the open is cold.
Day 2. Well, we are awake in the morning after our stay at the True by Hilton here in Meridian, Mississippi. Got some houses and big trees over there. We plugged in last night, and there are 3 Tesla destination chargers here. 1, 2, 3. And you see that one's got the plug on the ground because there's a Toyota Camry, it looks like, sitting there that's not plugged in, just icing, that's been icing it all night. The spot next to us was open when we went to bed, and even though there was a Hyundai Ioniq 5 parked on the other side of the hotel, not plugged in, this one was open. Wake up this morning and there's a Tesla Model Y there. So we're going to unplug before breakfast so that this charger's open for anybody that needs it. So I'm going to come over here. We're at 100%. Got 214 miles of projected range. That'll let you know what highway driving does to your range projections. I'm going to unplug, disconnect here, and that's all there is to it. Next stop is going to be in Vance, Alabama, just on the other side of Tuscaloosa, at the Mercedes-Benz Visitor Center. And I was really looking forward to going into the Visitor Center, but according to the internet, it's closed right now. So,
but they're refitting so that they can do their EVs
for 2022.
Yeah,
that's what the website says. It's September 2023 right now. But
maybe they just forgot to update the website. We'll see when we get there.
Okay. Well, we're going to have breakfast and then we're going to hit the road. That's the Mercedes-Benz Visitor Center right over there.
It's a pretty building.
It's supposed to be closed, but there's a lot of cars in this parking lot.
We'll have to check it out later.
Mercedes EQE charging right here.
Yeah.
So either somebody's coming by. That might actually make that car here. It says plug in first.
Okay.
And again, shiny new.
Yeah.
So we're going on this on the new ones, new chargers, new handles, because these chargers weren't here before.
Yep.
It says plug in first, so I'm doing that. Plugging in. Going into my Electrify America app. It's connecting to the vehicle. App is loading. Close that. Mercedes Visitor Center. What unit am I on? Charger number 4. Gonna hit it and swipe to charge. Initiating. It's communicating really well. These are communicating so much faster than the charge points. Even the one that worked last night in Jackson, 15 cents a minute.
Nice.
This is going to be a nice cheap charge.
We love that.
Hitting continue. Thank you for choosing Electrify America. Let's see what our state of charge is when we got here. It's going to be pretty high. My guess was we were going to be around 55. Do I have a continue button here? There we go, 50. We are at 50%. So this is not, we may not have to be here super long, but we're getting 53 kilowatts right at 50%.
Nice.
We got some construction going on here next to us. So we arrived at 50. And my guess is we need to be at 75 when we leave to make our next planned charge stop, which is in Fort Payne, Alabama, at a charge point. But we were thinking about a Buc-ee's outside of Birmingham if we wanted to break it up. To the next stop is 131 miles from here, which is a shorter leg. So we need to be at 181 projected, and we are right now at 111. So we need to get 70 miles. This really won't take long. This might be an under a 30-minute stop.
Okay.
So do we want to go up to the building and see what we can see?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
While we're charging, I'm going to go ahead and read this in case we can't get it at the visitor center. But welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, USA. Even though this is Vance, Alabama, we passed Tuscaloosa a few miles ago. And this is the assembly location of the Mercedes-Benz GLE SUV, GLS SUV, GLE Coupe, and the Mercedes-Maybach GLS. None of the EQs. So there's an EQE over here and an EQS there, but that says got a manufacturer plate on it. But let's walk up to the building and see what we can see. Get the big TriStar logo there. We got up to the building, and they're like doing dealer training right now, and that's all it is.
But she said that they closed down the visitor center during COVID, and they've just never really opened it back up again. They've taken all the exhibits out of it. There's just nothing to see right now because they just use the building for training. They don't really consider it a visitor center anymore.
And there's the sign that says Mercedes-Benz Training Center. Big old pond, and the plants over there beyond those trees.
Trees and plants too.
Yeah. Funny. But even though the website said the GLE, GLS, GLE, and Maybach GLS get built here, but I asked the lady at the visitor center what they built, and she said that they build the electrics here as well. I'm gonna look it up and see. There's another Mercedes electric SUV parked over there charging now too. So I'll look that up and get some more accurate information before we unplug. Back at the charger, we're at, well, 25 minutes to 80%, but we won't be here that long. We've been here for 9 minutes so far, and it's $1.34. And I think we were at 61%. I'll check the miles in a second. We've got another Mercedes on the other side of us, and this EQE here, and an EQS there, and we looked it up, and even though the visitor center website doesn't say it, according to Google, the EQE and the EQS EVs are actually built here at this plant that we're standing at. There's another shot of the building back in the background behind Rachel. You can kind of see it through the trees. It's real pretty.
It's really neat. I'm going to look up later who the architect was because there's probably a story behind it.
Well, my target was 181 miles, but now Google Maps says it's 100 and... my target was 181, but Google Maps says I might need one more. I'm at 181 miles projected right now. So when we get to 182, we're gonna stop the charge and we're gonna unplug. There's like all kinds of Mercedes charging here because people are coming in for training at the Mercedes-Benz Visitor Center / Training Center behind us. We are at 182 miles. We're getting ready to do what's going to be our longest leg of today between here and Fort Payne, Alabama. It's 131 miles from here. After that, we don't have a single leg over 100 miles. We could do it. It's just where we want to stop. So we are stopped, unplugged. Go ahead and get that on. Looks like we stopped at 84. And what did we start at? We started at 50. Then we went to 84. So that is getting a picture so I can not have to remember. 22.3540 kilowatt hours. We were here for 37 minutes. Total cost is $5.69. So much better than what we were paying before. So we went from 50 to 84%. You ready to get on the road?
Let's do it. Oh, wait.
Wait. You've got your new catchphrase.
My new catchphrase. Okay.
You ready? Are you ready to get on the road?
Engage.
So this is another charge point station, but unlike the last one where there were two, there's nobody here. Whatever that park is, it's got logos of the band Alabama on it too. If you're a fan of 1980s country music, Fort Payne is where the band Alabama is from, because there's statues of them and museums and all that stuff here. All right, Fort Payne, here we are. Gonna check in on the app if it loads. There we go. 501 Galt Avenue, that's where we're at. Start charge. Are you sure you want to start charging? Contacting charger. FPIA right station. Now it says I can plug in. So I'm going to grab the CCS plug. Come on, baby. There you go. We are now plugged in. Tapping OK on the phone. It says in use. Is it gonna initialize? Waiting for the EV. It's clicking. I hear clicking. And at the Hyundai dealership last night, clicking was good. We're getting output voltage. Not a whole lot of output voltage. There's the beep on the car. It says we arrived at 25%. And we don't have to go that far. We only have to get about another 68, 70 miles up the road to the Volkswagen plant in Chattanooga. But we are charging. We're getting 52.4 kilowatts right now. So the next charge stop is at 8001 Volkswagen Drive. It is 68 miles from here. So that means we have to get to 118 to have the 50-mile buffer. And we are at 60, so we only need 58 miles. We will not be here long. We may not even have time to go somewhere and get some food to go. We passed a mural a couple of blocks ago that said, "Welcome to Fort Payne, Alabama. Alabama's mountain town." And there's the mountains in the background. We're kind of getting into the Appalachians now.
This is a really cool building. I like it. I wonder if we can find a plaque that says when it was built.
We were here longer than we had originally planned because we were hungry and we needed to eat, and we walked over that way to a place called Roadside Q. And I gotta tell you, if you are ever going through Fort Payne, make it a point to stop there and eat. The food there was amazing. That's Roadside Q in Fort Payne, Alabama. Not a paid promotion. It's just really good food, and I highly recommend it. We had these brisket burgers with some Brussels sprout hash. Quite tasty. And I
had microgreens, which were delicious. Yeah, it's just one of those places where you walk in and it just completely exceeds your expectations.
Absolutely amazing. Can't rave about it enough. And we'll get some video of it as we're going out. We're in this very scenic place. We've got the Fort Payne Depot Museum is that building there. We've got the Fort Payne Opera House next to Richard C. Hunt Hall and the Hosiery Museum. If you're curious about the history of socks, it's right there.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going to unplug. We only needed to go another 68 miles and we can almost completely skip that stop. We're not going to. We promised you a quick charge stop at the Volkswagen plant, and we're going to do that. We just won't have to be there more than about 10 minutes. We've been here.
That's where they grow Volkswagens, on a plant.
Pretty much. We've been here for 54 minutes, and all that time was spent eating. We literally just got back to the car. So I'm going to hit stop on the app. My app is saying we got to 86%. 37.9049 kilowatts for 54 minutes. I'm going to unplug and see how much this tells me this charge cost us. Right there, $12.13 is how much this charge was in terms of money. That's going to be an auto refill with my and the ChargePoint app, but that's no big deal. It's an inexpensive charge, good food, and we are on the road to Chattanooga for a quick charge stop outside of the Volkswagen assembly plant. Are you ready?
Engage.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Wait. We need to see you do that. Ready?
Engage.
Oh, check it out. There's a sign there that says Volkswagen Academy. Volkswagen Group of America, Chattanooga Operations. We are just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. We are at the Volkswagen assembly plant. This is where the Volkswagen ID4 is built. It's its final assembly location. And we've got an Electrify America station, again, another one with these new type of charging stations. And look up here. Solar assist.
Nice.
Again, another new charger, clean, shiny handle. We don't need to be here very long. We only need to get maybe 10, 15 more miles of charge. The plan is to just do a little quick top off here and then go charge at an EV Go in Knoxville. But I talked about this in the trip planning video, and we mentioned it before that we were going to be charging here at the Chattanooga plant, and so we had to come here to be on the Chattanooga plant just for a little bit. All right, we're on charger number 4. I'm scrolling. There's charger number 4. Going to swipe to start charge. I'm initiating here, initiating there. It should be going here any second. I'm going to do a quick check of, I'm going to put in the new location. Yeah, this is where I want to go. And we're charging. Continue. The car hasn't beeped yet though.
Yeah.
There's our beep.
Sweet.
Charging session started successfully is what it says on the phone. Man, we had some traffic in Chattanooga.
We did.
And it looks like we're going to have some more traffic getting out of here.
Yeah.
Oof, that's not great. We have 79 miles from here to that Flying J truck stop in Knoxville where that EV Go is going to be. We're going to go there instead of a few more miles up the road to the Electrify America at the Walmart and Sam's Club. And you know what's going to happen if we do that?
What's going to happen?
We will have done this entire trip one way in an electric car charging on CCS without stopping at a Walmart.
Wow, that's amazing.
Close to 1,000 miles without having to stop at a Walmart.
That's pretty hard to believe.
I know, right? So I think we need to get to 129 miles of range, which we'll be at in 3 miles.
Okay.
Really. I'll let it get to like 140 miles of projected range, and then we'll unplug and we'll go. So we're really only going to be here for a couple of minutes. This thing's screaming. We got here at 56%, and we're getting 53 kilowatts. We're at 58%, we're still pulling 53 kilowatts. So for all of those videos that I've seen that says the Bolt slows down after 50%, we're getting 53 kilowatts at 58% state of charge right now. Could you show that?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the 53 kilowatts, and we started at 56, and a second ago it said 58%.
See that. There it is.
I'm going to walk around here and show you what we can see of the Volkswagen plant. I got some offices over here. There were some picnic tables coming in, and if we'd have come in from the other side, we'd have gone past this whole row of buildings. It's a very large facility, and we've got a couple of Audi e-trons here plugged in. I don't think that one's charging anymore. What's this one doing? Nope, this one's not charging either. Neither one of those Audis are charging, but they are plugged in.
It is after 5 o'clock, so chances are high that somebody has come to work here in the morning, plugged it in when they got here, and then just left it here all day, and they just haven't left for the day yet. That would be my guess.
It's possible. I'm seeing we're at 140 miles, so let's unplug.
All right.
So we got to 64%. 64%, 5.154 kilowatt hours added. That was at a cost of 89 cents. That's how much this charge cost. Going to unplug while before our 10-minute grace period ends up. So yeah, we were here for all of 6 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't really need this charge.
Yeah, it was just to really top off the buffer a little bit. We needed a handful of miles.
We wanted to see the facility.
But we wanted to be here. We wanted to see the facility. I wanted to know what it was like to charge at an EA that's shaded, especially shaded with solar panels.
That's just so cool. I love that.
That is really cool. So we have 79 miles to go to the EV Go, which is going to be our last charge stop before we get to our destination. And then this part of the road trip will be over. So let me grab the camera so I can do this right this time. So are you ready to go?
Engage. This was cool. I'm glad we stopped at it, even though we didn't really
didn't really need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice little facility.
If it wasn't worth seeing, we would have skipped
The one other video that I saw, the driver came in from the other entrance and had to go past the building the whole way. And this was really super quick and easy to get to the chargers from the road here.
Yeah, the way Waze told us to go was actually a lot easier than the way it appeared on the map.
Yeah, because you just go around some of the office buildings here in the back. And I don't know if we commented about it on the way in or not, but right over here on the left is some picnic tables and stuff.
Tables. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So that's 2 vehicle assembly plants that we stopped at today to charge our car. Both of them are German manufacturers with plants in Alabama and Tennessee.
Okay then.
Check this out, man. We are at a Pilot Flying J truck stop in Knoxville, Tennessee. We picked this because it was an EV Go, and we're like, we have EV Go credits, we'll be good. And I was expecting the normal little EV Go type stuff, but this is an Ultium charger. Ultium, powered by EV Go. I'm going to open this one up. It's part of EV Go's Extend network. I am on, this is, okay, C12324. That's this one here. C1234, right side, I'm gonna hit it. This is a 350 charger. Plug in and confirm your session. Handle looks just like an Electrify America station. And it's an EV Go, which means that we're gonna be able to use our credits for this. And we're plugged in and start charging. Payment has been authorized. Oh, I don't even have to do it because EV Go is plug and play. EV Go is plug and charge, so I didn't even need to have my app out. It is connecting, it's cycling through. I'm going to assume, yeah, because EV Go gives the GM credits, the $500 worth of charging credits we got with this car. Through EV Go and GM, and Ultium is the name of the new GM platform. These are our chargers. We don't have to use the Volkswagen EAs. We're still connecting though. My excitement about this type of charger and the fact that, look at it, it looks like a regular old gas station, man. We've got the cover above us and everything.
Yeah, when we first pulled up, I thought this was gas
we thought these were gas pumps.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a green light up here. We're charging. We're at 28%. even though I just got a notification on my app that says we're unable to start your charge, but the machine now says it is starting the charge.
Yeah, and the car knows it's charging.
Car's charging too. We're getting 52 kilowatts of speed. We rolled in at 28%. We're already up to 29. And we'll just let this thing go. That is cool. We still have, let me try to figure out what's left of our trip. We have 43 miles to go until we're at our destination for our weekend stay here in the Smoky Mountains. And we're at 65 miles projected right now with 43 to go, which means, what, 93 if we want a 50-mile buffer. So we only need like 30 miles. We don't need a whole lot, but we're thinking about getting dinner here, right? Mm-hmm. So we might overcharge a little bit, and that'll give us power for driving around Sevierville and Pigeon Forge if we want to.
Right.
But this is cool. I like it. And you know, if you have one of the newer GM Ultiums or one of any other type of EV, these are capable of up to 350 kilowatts. Now they're shared, so that probably means this whole tower can deliver 350. So if there's two cars plugged in pulling max, it won't do that. It'll do half of 350, which would be like, what, 175? It's not like it's busy. But yeah, I mean, and nobody else here. So one car can pull up here. There's a line in the middle, so someone else can pull up and hook up to that one, to hook up to that tower. So this can handle 4 cars.
This is a lot of space for 4 cars.
It is an awful lot of space, and we have a roof over our head, and we've got trash cans nearby. The only things missing is squeegees. Are there squeegees over here? There are not squeegees over here.
No.
But yeah, there's the cabinets over here. Let me take a look. The power cabinets are right over there. Mm-hmm. And nice. I have not seen one of these before, so glad that we decided to stop at it. So we're gonna go get some dinner. So we are getting ready to pull out of here. We're at 70% on the station. App says 69%. Have a gentleman here named Ravi in a Rivian R1S. Ravi in a Rivian is cool. On his way to Gatlinburg from Huntsville, Alabama. Came through some of the same nightmarish traffic we had in Chattanooga on the way here. And going just a little bit further than us, because Gatlinburg's just a little bit past where we're at. So have a good, safe trip. We're gonna go ahead and stop our charge. And on my app, it says 70%. This would be $27.52. So this charger, while nice, and I like having the cover, is pricey. Luckily we have EVgo credits, so that's not coming out of our pocket. Would be $29.13.
That's
25.689 kilowatts, up to 70%. And we were here for 31 minutes, and that included us stopping to eat. So, let me grab the camera. We're on our way to our final stop of the night and the end of part 2 of our trip. Are you ready to go?
Engage.
I got distracted by the Rivian when it pulled up. I forgot to say, got a new hat, but you probably noticed that. Anyway, on we go. We made it. We made it probably around 8:30 p.m. On right. The other night. Yeah. And as I was going through video, I noticed that we didn't get any audio on our ending clip. So
wow, we were tired.
There's the sad trombone again. It had been a long day. We had driven a total of 1,000.2 miles to get here. I remember that because it was 1,000.2, and it was a great trip, except for the traffic once we got to Tennessee. The traffic in Chattanooga, and there was a wreck in Knoxville that slowed traffic down, and all of that. But we made it.
We're here. And it's, as you can see behind us, it's beautiful. We're having a great time here in Tennessee.
I'm gonna try to get over here. You can see the background, so pay no attention to the shadow on us because it's just barely morning right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some of the graphics right up here that, tilt the camera that way so I have room to put the graphics right here, that are gonna explain our totals for the trip so far on the first couple of days. We've actually been here for a couple of days and we'll be heading back home tomorrow. So look for part 3 of the video, and thanks for watching.